Hello boys and girls, in this video, we will focus on reported speech. We are learning how to report 3 items: statements, questions, and instructions. At the end of the video, you will be able to report statements, questions, and instructions correctly, which means changing the tenses, pronouns, time words, and sentence structures into the correct form. Also, throughout the whole video, we are completing the notebook together, from page 58 to 62. Now, please take your notebook out and get ready for the mini lesson. To report normal statements, we have common reporting verbs such as said, reported, and told. Remember, we have to be aware of changing these things while writing reported statements. First, tenses. Please pause the video at the moment. Think about what tenses will these original tenses in direct speech change into when they are reported. First, simple present tense will be changed into simple past tense. For example, is in the direct speech is changed to was in the reported speech. Second, present continuous tense will be changed into past continuous tense. For example, am playing in the direct speech is changed to was playing in the reported speech. Third, present perfect tense will be changed into past perfect tense. For example, have finished in the direct speech is changed to had finished in the reported speech. Fourth, simple past tense will be changed into past perfect tense. For example, got in the direct speech is changed to had got in the reported speech. Fifth, past continuous tense will be changed into past perfect continuous tense. For example, was not being in the direct speech is changed to had not been being in the reported speech. Then, please draw special attention to the past perfect tense. There will be no change between direct and indirect speeches. Finally, modal verbs such as will are changed into their past tense form, like would. To report normal statements, we have the second thing. Pronouns. Please pause the video at the moment. Think about what pronouns will these original ones in direct speech change into when they are reported. The pronouns will be changed like this in reported speech. Please take note of this. The third thing we have to change while reporting statements is time words. Please pause the video at the moment. Think about how to change these time words in reported speech. The time words will be changed like this in reported speech. Please take note of this. We also have to change some other words while reporting statements. Again, pause the video and think about how to change these words in reported speech. Right. The words will be changed like this in reported speech. Please take note of this. Here we are, the practice for reporting statements. Pause the video here and write down your answers on page 59 of your notebook. This is the answer for the practice. Please check and write down the correct answers onto your notebook. Next, we learn how to report questions. But first and foremost, we need to identify 2 types of questions: yes or no questions and WH questions. The former are questions which can be answered with yes or no, while the later are questions which start with a WH question word, such as who, what, where, why, when, and how. If we look at page 59 of the notebook, questions 1 and 4 are yes-no questions. For example, were you there last night? This is a yes-no question because the answer for this question is only yes or no. On the other side, questions 2, 3, and 5 are WH questions because they start with WH question words. It's time to go through the steps to report questions. First, we use a reporting verb, such as asked and wondered. Second, we use whether or if for yes-no questions. For WH questions, we use WH question words. Third, remember to put the subject before the verb, and don't forget to take away do, does, did in the reported question. For example, we won't say, or asked B why did he laugh? Because in this wrong reported question, the subject comes after the verb, did, is also not taken away. A friendly reminder, we include no quotation marks, and we change the question mark to a full stop in reported questions. To make the steps more easily understood, there are 2 example questions. Parts highlighted in different colors follow different steps of reporting questions. Please spend some time here to read the questions and related steps. Here is another practice for reporting questions. Pause the video here and write down your answers on page 61 of your notebook. This is the answer for the practice. Please check and write down the correct answers in your notebook. The last reported speech we are learning today is reported orders, which are statements reporting what other people asked someone to do. We have orders of different types, including imperatives, statements, and questions. Each of them is exemplified by the sentence next to it. The structure of reported orders is putting A, the one giving order, at the beginning of the sentence. Then we add a reporting verb, like told, suggested, and asked, followed by B, the one receiving order, and finally we add a to infinitive, or gerund, to end the sentence. We should also note that to infinitives and gerunds should be used after suggested and recommended. Moreover, we do not need to write the polite word, please, in the reported orders. This is the practice for reporting orders. Pause the video here and write down your answers on page 62 of your notebook. This is the answer for the practice. Please check and write down the correct answers in your notebook. This is the end of the video. Hope you not only enjoy it, but also become more familiar with reporting statements, questions, and instructions. Please make revision hard for the coming tests. Goodbye.